And we're back. Yo, what's good, guys? Dirty DMS number 3 coming at you guys with breaking news, fam.
Yes,
This
sir.
week or today we learned that James Harden in a blockbuster deal got traded to the freaking Nets, man. Oh my God, Johnny, what's your reaction? First
Man,
reactions to that?
I was freaking out, bro. I was working out, I check my phone, I see Woj, Woj is the guy, he's always dropping news. I
The
see
bombs, bro. He's
I
just
see
dropping
James
them.
Harden to the Nets, bro, and I'm like what? It's not words honestly can't even describe how excited I am, man. James Harden, we got James Harden and Kevin Durant, the greatest scorer the game has ever seen.
Yep.
Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving all on the same team, man. Like ridiculous. Absolutely just nuts, bro. What
And
about
yo,
you?
this is your boy, so I know you're happy to see him finally get that chip and prove all the haters wrong that Harden has what it takes. But like, man, like at this point, like Adam Silver is just allowing teams to play 2K My Career. Like, how are you gonna let these three guys, three bona fide superstars, team up together and make this like Golden State-esque team together? If we run through the starting lineup, the most obvious starting lineup would probably be Kyrie at point guard, but obviously that is personal issues, so we don't know what's going to happen there. But for now, we'll say their best starting lineup would be Kyrie Irving, Joe Harris at shooting guard, or you could play James Harden at shooting guard. They could switch
Yeah.
on and off. But either one of them will be shooting guard, and the other one will be small forward. And then you have Kevin Durant at power forward and DeAndre Jordan at center. They gave up a lot of depth to get this guy here, but man, I think it's crazy. And I think the Nets for the first time since their new relocation has been excited to finally see the team do well.
Yeah, like this lineup, who's stopping this lineup? On Snapchat already I've seen everyone, Lakers in 5, Bron in 5, like come on. Like the Lakers are not beating this team, guys. If you're a Lakers fan, even for the East too, like, as a Bucks fan too, you can't imagine like the pain you're feeling.
Yeah.
Obviously it is exciting for the league. With this, and I think like what you said too, how Adam Silver allowed it is because the fact with Golden State, I think the fact that Adam Silver did allow that Kevin Durant deal,
Yeah.
and that kind of just completely opened the door with super teams allowing to form. But yeah, this team, man, is crazy. Whether this big three is better than Golden State's big three of Curry, Clay, and Durant, that's up for debate still. But yeah,
It's
this team,
true.
man, I'm just super pumped to wait. Like, can't wait to see these guys in action.
Because obviously the main factor here is that Kevin Durant is like the common factor between these two teams. He was on
Yeah,
Golden State, he was on the Nets, but now you're changing the backcourt. And let me tell you, both backcourts are elite. You're either getting Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, the best shooting backcourt in the history of all of basketball, or two of the best ISO players in the history of basketball. So I mean, it'll be very interesting to see which backcourt performs better with Kevin Durant as their star. Who do you think is going to be like their main go-to guy? Like, what if there's like Game 7, everything on the line, and they're up against LA Lakers, Bron's guarding you? Who's taking that final shot? 4 seconds, and it's a 1-point game. Who's taking that shot?
the beard, no question.
The
The
beard
beard, no
over
question, bro.
KD.
Yes.
Clutch
The
KD.
the beard is the guy. I think the beard is going to be the main guy on this team.
Wow.
Yeah, but also the thing is though, is as good as the Nets got, they had to give up a lot. Like they gave up a lot for this to happen.
Yep.
They had to give up 4 first-round picks, 4 pick swaps, and their young prizes in Caris LeVert and Jarrett Allen. Do you think the Nets won this trade? Lost this trade? How do you feel about what they have to give up to get James Harden?
I mean, it's James Harden. The guy has been in the MVP top 3 voting for the last like 5 years. He's a generational talent. You can't argue that. The question I have is getting a better player worth it for giving up the depth that you had? Caris LeVert off the bench, phenomenal player. Jarrett Allen is their only paint defense that they have. Like DeAndre Jordan's a much more attacking focused center. So to give up that much defense and like basically your only defensive guy in the team, I think that it's going to be a big problem when it comes to playoffs for them. Like their one big problem and their Achilles heel is whether they're able to get stops consecutively because they no longer have that guy in Jared Allen that can give you 3 or 4 blocks a game. So
And
I
like
think
good
the only
defense,
chance they
yeah.
have is outscoring teams. And, that shouldn't be too hard, but you never know.
Yeah, even like, obviously losing that defensive anchor in Jarrett Allen. I just think it's a scenario where no matter all the other like factors and stuff, I think talent will prevail in the end. And, that was proven with the Lakers too, look how much they gave up for Anthony Davis,
It's true.
and what they got in return, a championship. I think Brooklyn is showing that they're all in. Hopefully Kyrie returns. I don't know what he's doing right now, or if he's at birthday parties, maskless. But yeah,
he's on that D-Rod pack right now. He's just he's enjoying life. He's relaxing. Stephen A. left a message earlier saying that he thinks Kyrie should retire, fam.
Wow.
That is crazy. Up and right just said he should retire. Collect your paycheck and get the hell out of this league is what Stephen A. told him. That for me is crazy, and it just shows how bad the situation has become.
Yeah. On the other side, I have heard that all the strip clubs in Brooklyn, like they all got cleared this afternoon. They're getting ready for James.
They're getting hefty. They're getting hefty, generous donations from James coming up. That's crazy.
Yeah. And also, we saw a secondary deal go down. with LeVert ending up on the Pacers and Houston flipping LeVert for Victor Oladipo. Who do you
Absolute
think
steal. Absolute steal from the Pacers.
From the 100%. Pacers, you think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, think about it. Keeping Brogdon was very important. I'm very happy they didn't trade away Brogdon. Him and Sabonis are the centerpieces of this team.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind. They're the ones that are making them look so good right now. For me, you look at Brogdon, Oladipo, both shooting guards. Brogdon's a better player right now. I think that he's better than Oladipo. Oladipo hasn't been the same since his injuries.
Yeah.
So there's no obvious declaration that he's going to return to what he once was. So I think getting someone like Caris LeVert, just a bucket in general, like just someone that can, like, if you need a bucket, go to Caris LeVert, obviously. So to put that on a team like the Pacers, like that's pretty dangerous. So I think that it's going to be really interesting to see how they bond. Getting Oladipo to the Rockets too was nice, but I think that it was a steal from the Pacers in general.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. With the Pacers too, especially for Caris LeVert, like such a young talent like him, I think even though he may be missing out on a championship by getting traded from Brooklyn, I think that this is going to be really good for his development and his career as well. He can kind of emerge into I think him and Victor Oladipo are almost like similar guys. Like I think he has the potential to emerge into what Victor Oladipo was before that,
or was supposed to be,
quadriceps tear. But yeah, and also Jarrett Allen went to the Cavs. Now their front court, they have Jarrett Allen, Andre Drummond, Larry Nance as well. Do you think this is going to be a problem for them?
I honestly don't understand why. Like Cavs should have looked elsewhere to get other players. I don't know why they felt the need. Like, you've already got a great center in Drummond, and obviously Allen's fantastic as well. But like, how much more center depth do you need? And plus, Kevin Love will be returning soon. I know he's been on injured, but you've already got a massive contract in Kevin Love. You might as well use that to full potential. So for them to bolster their front court like this doesn't make sense to me. I think they should have bolstered their backcourt. But back to the Nets. I just had a quick point. Obviously, these three guys, very, very big egos to be said. So I think the biggest problem with them will be chemistry. And I actually tweeted something saying I think that they should create an award called the Therapist of the Year. And if KD is able to control these two guys and keep them in check, KD deserves to get that Therapist of the Year award.
Nah, it's gonna be like we were talking about earlier. who's gonna step up and be the alpha male of this team between the three of them. I think
I've got KD.
Yeah, I do see KD kind of being the best leader of the three. But those are like all three of them. Like KD in Golden State, there's lots of instances where he got into it with Draymond. They're all alpha males, so it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna step up and lead that pack. But yeah, I think KD does have the best leadership qualities
for sure, man. Overall, just this trade in general is mind blowing. We put up a poll, and even myself, I thought that that Harden wouldn't got shipped away before Friday. I thought they would at least find some way of being able to remediate or mediate the situation, but unfortunately they weren't. And now we're seeing Houston's only chance of getting a chip that's just floating away like a feather. So that's crazy, man. And now we have this mega super team. The league was in check, man. Everything was nice and balanced, and then this had to happen. So as a Bucks fan personally, that makes me sad because it makes it only harder for us to get to the finals now. But you never know, man. You never know. I'm keeping the faith. Yeah,
hopefully they can bang with them. But yeah, the Nets, definitely the league's turn upside down. But, with Golden State too, it is really unfortunate. But I think the fact that Adam Silver definitely screwed up allowing KD to go there in the first place, just,
For sure.
setting that precedent. But man, this Nets team is like crazy. Like,
Oh my.
I'm just actually like so hyped and excited to
Honest. Yo,
to
I
see them
can't
all play
wait.
together.
Bro, how crazy is this? This trade just happened, and within a week, possibly the conference finals, that we'll get a taste of it, because Monday, Brooklyn Nets versus Milwaukee Bucks. And
Wow.
I'm hoping all three of them are there. I hope Kyrie's there. I hope KD's there. I know KD will be there, and I hope James is there to play, because I know for sure the Bucks are gonna put up a fight.
Yeah, that's going to be a crazy matchup Monday. Guys, that wraps up today's video. Leave a comment down below on what you think of this mega deal. We got the James Harden pairing up with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn. Man, it's just crazy day of NBA basketball, man. Guys, stay tuned on our Instagram. We announced a giveaway yesterday. Go hit up the IG page for the details. And stay tuned. Next episode, Monday, we got a special guest hopping on the show with us.
It's going to be a good one. Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, cost $0, guys. And we will see you next time. So peace.
All right, guys. Peace.